A conspiracy theorist is a person who recognizes the patterns of misconduct, the misconduct of the media's narrative. People are so brainwashed that you need a CAT scan at an alarming rate. Videos about how you are brainwashed will not get picked up by the algorithm because the algorithm is designed to keep you dumb. Human people have no value unless there's money to be made off them.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Wrong. No one cares about poor people. In case you forgot, things deemed essential during lockdown was things that made them money. Does anyone think that's weird? If something is trending, it's because it's something they want to trend. Remember that when you're looking at your recommended videos. In 2022 of December, there's going to be more news about Kanye. This is to keep you distracted of what's really happening. The riots in China over the lockdowns, people have had enough. The government is keeping its citizens living in December 2019. US drone strikes accidentally killing 6 people in the Middle East, and it's also not in the news. Does anyone think that's weird? In 2016, here are the buzzwords. Words like fake news, fidget spinner, Trump, and Russia. They were meant to capture your attention. Today's buzzword is misinformation. They use these words to frame their agenda as good, meanwhile other ideas are cast as fake news. Brainwashing is your parents telling you that you need to become a doctor or a lawyer to become successful. It's the only careers that parents know that are held in that regard. Making you eat all your food before you get up from the kitchen table? Listen, you should stop eating when you feel feelings of satiety. People are still affected by this brainwashing today. It's not their fault. Their parents did it to them, and the cycle keeps going until it's broken. Brainwashing is showing you that every country besides the United States is poor. They never show you how far they really are ahead of us. They show you the evils, the beheadings. Meanwhile, capitalism is cast in a good light. In the news, they use framing to get you on their side of the agenda. News about shootings. The shooter had a semi-automatic weapon. The average person doesn't know what that means. All weapons are semi-automatic weapons. They know that the average person doesn't know this. They frame the word, and it gets you to vote on their crime bill. And that crime bill has many hidden agendas that people don't know about. Healthcare brainwashing. Here's an explanation of benefits example. The confusion with billing is an essential part of the healthcare scam. The prices are inflated to show you how much you would be paying and how much you save. The prices are made up. No one pays the inflated price. It makes it look like the hospital has performed a very expensive surgery on you. Second, it makes it look like the insurance got you a really good deal. Third, it creates a price that everyone talks about when they describe the cost of surgery to people. Moreover, it creates a shocking amount of fake money. When someone tells you how much their surgery costed, they tell you the made up amount, not what they actually paid. This brainwashes people to think that these procedures are expensive and to expect these prices. Insurance is to protect you from paying the made up prices. Insurance isn't actually paying the made up price. No one is, unless you don't have insurance.
insurers who are the first players in this big healthcare scam of America. This is a relatively normal medical bill in the US, over $360,000 for an 11-day stay in hospital. Thankfully, this patient had insurance to help them deal with the immense cost. Firstly, the insurance company negotiated a discount on the hospital bill of around $260,000, leaving just $100,000 remaining. Insurance then covered almost all of this, leaving just $104 for the patient, saving them from paying a devastating financial cost. But here's the thing, the discount the insurance company negotiated is a scam created in partnerships with hospitals to make you believe that expensive health insurance is a good deal. One of the main selling points of US health insurance is that insurance companies are great at negotiating prices with hospitals, potentially saving patients thousands on their bills. Until recently, it was a very closely guarded secret what someone with insurance would pay for a certain service compared to someone without it. In short, everyone just had to take insurance companies on their word. But in 2020, the federal government ordered hospitals to release the price lists of services they negotiated with insurers. And immediately, it was obvious why they didn't want this information to be public. At one hospital, a colonoscopy for a person without insurance cost $782, but with insurance, over $2,000, almost 3 times the price.
Here are more ways you've been brainwashed. You've been convinced that diamonds are rare, and that price is based on rarity. Listen, diamonds aren't rare. Brainwashing is thinking that you need a ring to be married. Men have been buying engagement rings since the beginning, never questioning why they need one. The court doesn't require it. Neither is it a field on a marriage documentation. The brainwashing is so bad, people would just think it's weird if you wed without a ring. The damage has already been done. Wedding ring brainwashing is so deeply rooted, it's sinister. And good luck convincing your wife that the ring is not necessary. He or she is more infected by brainwashing than you are. She wants to post those wedding pics on Facebook. Although nobody cares. When people die in movies, the last thing they desire is a cigarette. Is this really the most valuable thing their hearts desire just before death? Not their families? Or to live like Hugh Hefner during their last months? Brainwashing is tricking you that a cereal bar, a Nutri-Grain, or a Nature Valley bar is a healthy choice. They use clever verbiage to make you think it's natural and that you're making a healthy decision. The Tinder Swindler. It's a documentary on Netflix. It's about what a man did to women, what women do to men all the time. And it got a whole documentary. He did to them what they planned on doing to him. Does anyone think that's weird? If you like this video and have examples of how the narrative brainwashed you in the past, please share them with us. If you have ideas that counter the mainstream narrative, share it with us also. Give this video a thumbs up.